Here's a short video on your post about actions that are contrary to self-interest. Again, fantastic beginning, fantastic post, lots of good thoughts, lots of good just energy. I really appreciate it. Very happy with the level of interaction or participation that I've seen from you folks on the blog. This has been great. Now, having said that, just about everything, all the examples you came up with, I could say, or I can see how these actions might be consistent with self-interest. For example, honesty. Is it in your self-interest to tell the boss the truth if the truth would get you fired? Well, if you have a very high degree of what's called personal integrity, if you think you could not look yourself in the mirror the next morning if you told a lie, then the cost of telling a lie could be higher than the cost of losing your job. In that case, telling the boss the truth and getting fired would be in your self-interest. Giving to peer pressure. Why do we give into peer pressure? Because it's easy, because it costs us something, because we don't like to not do things that our peers are doing. It imposes a cost on us. So suppose our friends want to go out for dinner, we don't really have the money. If left to our own devices, if we were by ourselves, we would not go to dinner. We'd cook a can of soup in our kitchen, but all our friends are going out and we feel peer pressure to go out with them. What should you do? Well, if the cost of declining the peer pressure is higher than the cost of buying a meal that you didn't want to buy, you should go out with your friends. Going out with your friends and yielding to peer pressure is in your self-interest because of the relief you feel by not going against your peers. Well, I had one more example. I can't read it now. Oh, you go out late at night when you got a big test in the next morning. Is that against your self-interest? You may get a lower grade, yes. But is the benefit of the party that night greater than the benefit of the higher grade? If you think the benefit of the party is greater than the benefit of the higher grade, it's in your self-interest to go out at night, even though your grade might suffer. Now, I'm not encouraging anybody to use this as a motto. My daughter told me one time that you can never repeat a party. You can always repeat a course. I think that logic is quite flawed if you think about it, because it's not just repeating a course. You got to pay for the money and things like that. There's the cost of repeating a course can be pretty high. And I've also learned in my life, there's always another party. In fact, you can repeat them because next weekend will be another best party ever. So I think that her calculations were incorrect. But I understand the premise that going to parties, staying out late is a benefit. And if you think the benefit is higher than the cost you bear by not studying as much as you could or should, it makes sense to go party. I hope this course is so enthusiastic and so engaging and so much fun that you're going to forsake all parties for the next 4 weeks. Thank you very much.